So in previous session, we understood what is Salesforce to Salesforce Connect. And now let's see how I am going to enable Salesforce to Salesforce in both the orgs. So I'll have two org and both the org, I am going to enable it. So first we'll follow this step, enable Salesforce to Salesforce in both org. So for that I have taken two different org. Let me show you. So now if you see, I have one org which you call with domain then DevSF connect to. You can use any org. So I am just to show the example I have created with two domains. One is DevSF connect to, and same way I have another org where I have, let me close all the tabs. Okay, I have DevSF connect to. Okay, so let me go to the classic. Okay, so when you want to enable the Salesforce Connect in Lightning, you are not getting that option. So you have to go to Classic. I'm going to Classic here. I just click on Switch to Salesforce Classic. So right now you can see I'm in Dev SF Connect 1. Before I enable this Salesforce Connect, let me show you if I go to my All tab. Okay, so now you can see I do not have any tab name as connection. You can see I do not have anything. So now what I do, let me see how I can enable SF Connect in my one org dev SF Connect one. Okay. So I'm going to click on setup. Now I want to pass or I want to share some data between dev SF Connect 1 to my dev SF Connect 2. Okay. So now when I want to share, what I have to do? First, we have to enable my Salesforce to Salesforce in both the org. So which org we want to share data, we have to set up the connection, and we have to, before to that, we have to enable the Salesforce to Salesforce. If I search here in the setup Salesforce, now if you see, I have one option called Salesforce to Salesforce setting. Let's click this, and you see Salesforce to Salesforce lets you share record with business partner who use Salesforce. And to enable, I just simply click edit and I click on enable, and you see this message. With this enable, what you do, you cannot reverse it. It's not reversible. But once you enable this connection, and if you want not to share the records, you can control that information with which connection you want to share or not. And if you want to stop the sharing, we can modify our sharing setting anytime. So by enabling Salesforce, we are agree that Salesforce.com to process update to information in our org with whom I want to share. Okay. So now I click on save. So now you see my Salesforce to Salesforce is enabled in my org dev SF connect one. And once I enable, now this is one org. Let's consider this is my source org. Or just consider I'm going to publish some data from this org, and my another org SF connect 2 which is going to subscribe or my destination org. Okay, so what happens? So now if you see, there is some templates. These are nothing but my email template. When I want to establish the connection between these two org, so I have to invite another org with whom I want to connect. Okay, so for that I have different kind of email templates. So these are the predefined email template, sample email template you can see, but we can modify it. So now when I invite someone to share the data, then what we can do, we can send one email notifications to them with the link of the connections. Now if you see, if I click on this invitation template, now you can see this is nothing but my email template. And if you want to customize this data, you can customize this simply the email template how you configured, we can use that. Okay, and apart from that, if you see, whenever you want to deactivate the connections, you can see the deactivation template. When somebody accept like these connections, we can see accept invitation template. So these are nothing but my different email template. If some rejection happens, then you can see the rejection template how will be notified. And if you update the connection profile, you can see what kind of email templates you have, and it's completely configurable how you want. You can see it's completely configurable the email templates. So whenever you enable this Salesforce to Salesforce in the both the places, you can get this email templates. Okay, and apart from that, if you see, before we do not have any connection tab here. Now once you enable, if you refresh my all tab, you can see there is one tab came as connections. Okay, So we can see the connection tabs also. So same way, let me go to my another org with whom I want to share data. Let me enable there. So if I search Salesforce to Salesforce here, you can see here I have Salesforce to Salesforce setting. I'm going to follow the same steps. So simply I click on edit and I click on enable. Okay, same way, notifications that it's not reversible. Okay, I accept everything. I click on the save. So here also I have communication templates like invitation template, deactivation, accept invitation or reject invitation. All templates are there. If you want to, you can configure it. And also you will see I'll have a connection tab on this org also. So now I can get a connection tab. So now we set up both the orgs, my Salesforce to Salesforce, we enable it. Then we'll see how I am going to setting up the connection between two orgs. Thank you. Stay tuned for next session.